guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, today I'm going to take you on a trip up to Bents. It's going to be a quite long video, about 18 minutes. We'll go around Bents, show you what it looks like. It looks like the bloody crystal palace it does in the inside area. Outside's even bigger. They've got dinosaurs, they've got greenhouses, they've got all sorts of stuff. Some of the stuff there is so expensive you won't believe. But we go up there. We went looking for the Carnfords. Unfortunately we didn't get any, but we did come back with some spuds, and you get to see what Bents looks like. And if you're not too sure where it is, you live in Salford, follow the way I went, straight forward, and yeah, take plenty of money with you. So that's coming up. We're going to be showing you all the potatoes what I ended up with this year. This is ones what we're going to be growing. I'll show you along here. We're going to be doing the first seed sowing in the cold greenhouse. We don't use propagators here, guys. Heated propagators. We just use normal propagators, grow houses in the greenhouses, and it works just as good. It just takes a little bit longer for them to germinate, and after they germinate, what do? You turn the heated propagator off anyway. So you know, it's just what you want to get them off to an early start. That's basically why you use an heated propagator. It's just too soon to do most of them, so we're not going to be doing much seed sowing. We're just going to sow the leeks. So I'm going to show you me doing that. We're going to be carving up a pumpkin as well, which was in the front greenhouse. Nobody wanted it, and nobody could carry it actually. That would have won the competition last year. It's about £36.5. Actually, £38.5 it was. I think I can't remember now. If you find the video, you find out for yourself what it was. But that one was suspended, and it snapped off. And Army Oats was on this little pumpkin this big, which went from this big. Now I am a fisherman, but this pumpkin was this big. It was £152. It filled the wheelbarrow. I'm sure a lot of you would have seen that video. Go back to around about October-ish, and that's when the competition, the finale was of the competition, and I won that one. I'm quite chuffed with that. Next year it won't be straightforward, because I'm going to give everyone some of the seeds from it. So anyway, forget all that. Let's start off with this trip up to Bents. Oh, we'll throw a coin review in at the end, because I've been up to Bolton Wanderers, the Reebok stadium today, to an antiques fair. It's a coin fair as well, and I acquired a few coins which I will be showing you at the end of the video. So anyway, this, like I said, this first clip's quite long. We're going to be driving up there. We'll speed the camera up, bit of music. When we get to the roundabout where you come and turn into Bents, there's a tree. It's a bonsai tree. It's 3, maybe 4 times bigger than the ones inside. The reason why I point this tree out is because the ones inside go from 6,500 to 13,000, and they're half the size, or a third the size of this big tree which is in the roundabout. That one there in the roundabout must be worth at least 25 grand. Anyway, we went up looking for potatoes. We did come back with some potatoes, but not the ones we wanted. So let me show you this now. We're going to head up to Bents. I'm going to see if I can get myself some Carnfords. If I can't get them, I'll get something else. While I'm down there, I'm going to take the camera in with me, and we'll get a couple of shots inside the place and show you what it's like. It's been blowing a hoolie today, so yeah, it's pretty windy. But I thought what we're going to do, we're going to turn the camera around now, and I'm going to take you on a ride up there, and then with these spuds. I don't know if they got them, but the only way to find out is to head there. So I'm going to spin the camera around. So we've arrived at the garden centre. The trouble is doing recording inside the place. If we can point the camera in a few directions, I'll show you around show you some of the stuff. But like I say, it's if it's crowded, it's going to be difficult to do any recording. I'll try to do a bit. I'll try to show you what we're looking for, and yeah, what we're after is some Carenfords. I don't know if they've got them in. If they haven't got them in, we'll get something else, that's for sure. Okay, so I've seen a bit. Well, we have everything except for Carenfords, as you can see. These are the Penton Javelin, Sharps, Rocket, Albert Bartlett, more Albert Bartlett, Charlottes, Maris Pear, Maris Piper, Osprey, Desiree, I can't see any Carenfords. That just sucks, doesn't it? Oh well. Well, normally they have them. But not this year. Oh well, looks like we're going to go for... I've just seen them somewhere. I think we grabbed some of these Osprey. Oh, I've gone to heaven. Oh, probably got most of this. I like that saw. So quick look at Bents. Crazy prices. 39 quid for one of them. Oh my god. Just been given one better. What you're looking at here are all the herbs. When you look around, this is Bents. Pity I haven't got a chest mount to put on my camera, but I haven't, but so here we go. Some of the prices on these things are crazy. Look at that, 23 quid. So this is bents anyway. Waiting stock. That's a nice tree. Well, I'm dragging a trolley around at the back of me at the moment. This is bents, all the bents, it's quite big. Now you see that big tree what was on the roundabout? Have a look at this tree, it's the same type. £6,500 the price tag. Wow, 6.5. They took the bigger one. I think that's the one what's 13,000 down there. We've got dinosaurs and everything here for the kids. Some beautiful greenhouses over here. Look at this wind, what the wind's done here. Wow. Some of these will be £3,000–4,000, these greenhouses. Actually, this one here is 8.5, nearly £9,000 for this one. So like, you've got the money. Should that dinosaur be doing that, or is it broke? £6 grand for that one. 5 grand for this one. Oh, don't, this one's a nice one, 10.5 grand. I wouldn't mind that. Who knows? One day we could afford it. Here's another one for 8 grand. Absolutely awesome. I do like this one here though. Yeah, the wind's really bad. There's a load of smaller greenhouses. A couple of grand. This one's 2 grand. This one's 4 grand. Well, it's a bit dangerous around here. All these, look at all this lot all blown all over. Anyway, that's enough for bents. I thought I'd show you around it. There's no one here. So, yeah, it's a bit of destruction here. The dinosaurs have seen better days. Well, we've oh God, what's stopping me? Can't put my bloody seat. My wallet too thick. Well, I can't shut the bloody thing. Right, so I didn't show you what we actually got in store, but I have bought myself a couple of packs of spuds, and I got some snowball onions. In fact, we spent a grand total. Show you. That's what we spent. Just over 17 quid. Well, 18 quid actually. And what you're going to see here now will shock you. That's a lot of money for what I bought. So we bought these first earlies, and the rock called Rocket. So we bought them. And we bought these Albert Bartlett, the cold Osprey. Again, these are second earlies, I think they are, if I'm not mistaken. It does say on the pack second earlies, yeah. So we bought them as well. And then we bought 2 packs of these snowball onions. I do like these onions, especially with cheese, and I couldn't get none last year. We managed to acquire a few of them. What we've actually planted them, but I'm going to be planting these as well. So we couldn't find no Carringfords, which is absolutely a joke. I can't believe they didn't have any. However, I think Wilkinson's might have them. So even so, we've got all the potatoes that we're going to be growing this year, barring the Carringfords. If I don't get them, it's no big loss. However, the other thing I was after, Sweet Candle, I cannot get them anywhere, them carrots. I watch many a channel, they're all going, oh, we're going to be growing Sweet Candle today. We're going to start them off from seed. Well, I tried getting them online. When I got them last time I tried, I got the wrong thing. I ordered Sweet Candle and I got bloody Mantis Free turned up with an apology. Well, that's no good. So yeah, at the moment I can't find Sweet Candle, so it's one of them, innit? But hey ho. Right, anyway, we're going to head back, and we're going to head back through going towards Warburton. But, yeah, you've been to see Bents now, so if you live in Salford, you can see which way we come, and it's straightforward to get here. It's not rocket science. However, we're going back a different way, and we're going through the countryside, where I like to do metal detecting and I like to go fishing. Right, onwards and upwards. So yeah, we ended up with a few potatoes. We also went looking for some Sweet Candle. Couldn't find them anywhere. Absolutely does my head in. I can't get hold of them. I've tried getting them online. I went through King Seeds. They sent me Mantis. I ordered Sweet Candle and they sent me Mantis Free. I've gone through them all these garden centres. Every time I've ordered and tried to order them, they've sold out. So it's not looking good for the sweet candle carrots. So I don't know if I'm going to try it and be able to do them this year. So I've got to think of something else what I can put into my bed, what I'm going to be growing my carrots in. I've got a bed all planned out for them. It's all ready to go. I just need to find the right carrots to go in there. We wait with bated breath anyway. If we can get some, we can. We can't, we can't. But what I'm going to do now is show you a selection of all the potatoes what we're going to be growing this year. I did make a bit of a mess of the order that they were in. From left to right, you got 4 the main crop, and then you got second early, first early, second early. So it's the one in the middle is the first early, which we're going to be growing in the front greenhouse shortly. So let me show you the potatoes. Well guys, what we're going to be growing this year is right in front of you. These are all the potatoes, different varieties of potatoes. There's 7 in total. We did get some snowball onions, so we'll be planting them as well. The ones what we're going to be planting first is the rocket, they're the first earlies. And then we'll be planting the Penton Javelin and the Osprey, they're 2 second earlies. And then the rest of these, the Maris Piper, the Desiree, the Cara and the Sal Palmeiras, these are the main crops. So these will be going in on these ones will be going in on St. Patrick's Day. These ones will be going in the next couple of weeks in the buckets in the greenhouses. Especially these ones here. Again, the onions will be going out shortly. Swinging the camera around. I know, I'm busy. We've actually got some cartons here, and this is what we sit the cartons in. Sit the potatoes in. I should have really done this. Hang on one sec. There we go. Right. So we got the egg crates, and what we do is sit the potatoes in these to chit. I'll show you me doing that shortly. And we also got these. What are you doing? She's very close to them cameras there, isn't she? But what we've got these like mushroom crates, and what we do is sit these in and put the potatoes in, and we stack them. So we're going to be doing that shortly. Anyway, so there you go. That's me potatoes. These are my potatoes. What we're going to be growing. 7 varieties. I think I've got 50 or 60 buckets, so we've got plenty of compost. This is the stuff what we'll be growing them in, and we're going to be trialling that Jack's Magic as well. We've got in the greenhouse over there, we've got 10 bags of the Jack's Magic. We've got in here at the moment, we've got 25 of the clover, and Buttercup will want it gone soon. What we will be doing is digging the floor out of here and sticking some compost in here for me tomatoes. We work with Buttercup. She'll still be in here. Her bed will still be at the end there. She'll still have a food in here and what have you. Her toys might have to go outside, but she'll, you know, that's where she normally sleeps through the spring and summer. That's where she sleeps in the winter. We've put a water bottle in there to just make sure it's nice and dry inside there, so she's not sleeping in a damp bed. You're getting close to that camera. What's she like? Anyway, so that's a quick brief look at the potatoes. So we ended up with them Osprey and the Rocket, is it? So they're the ones what we got from Bent's. We will be doing them in the front greenhouse. The Rocket, I think, shortly. It might be the Penton Javelin, or is it the Rocket? I can't remember now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you into the front greenhouse now. I'm going to show you me doing my first seed sowing of the year. We're going to be sowing my leeks, my mussel butter leeks. This is the first ones we sow. We sow them in these polystyrene boxes. We're using clover multi-purpose. You're going to see me doing that. You see me sprinkling the seeds in. We just put a Perspex lid on them and we forget about them. Let me show you me doing that. Guys, well, you join me in the greenhouse, and what we're doing, we're putting soil into this tub here, and the reason why we're putting soil into the tub is because we're going to start the leeks off. So I'll just level it all out. There we go. Now what I do need to find is my riddle. It's around here somewhere. So today I'm going to be doing these Musselburgh leeks, and this is what we grow them in. These polystyrene boxes. I've got a lot of them, brand new ones, but why use a brand new one when you've still got this one here? It's still working after 4 or 5 years. We just put new compost in it. It's clover multi-purpose. I've got me bottle of water here on standby. This has been in the greenhouse for a couple of weeks now. It's all the chlorine have evaporated from it. It's tap water. I only use tap water when I'm doing my seedies. And I say I've got some compost here ready to riddle on the top of the leeks. These are the leeks. There's quite a few in here, and we're going to put the lot in because we do give lots of these seeds away. I'm just making sure they've all gone to the bottom. It doesn't look that way, I can still feel a few at the top, but yeah, what we're going to do, open the pack. And we're going to tip the pack out into my hand. Still a few left in there. Right, so these are the seeds, as you can see, and what we're doing, we're just going to sprinkle them in. You can't really see them going in. You know, there's a few ways to do this. Do them in pots, normal trays. Like I say, I'm just going to put them all in. Right, so they're all in. There you go. Now what we're doing, get some of this clover compost and just lightly go over them, and then I'm just going to tamp it down slightly. There we go. Let me just brush the... Right, now then, now to watering. And like I say, oops, sorry about the dodgy camera work, guys. Give them a good soaking. They're going to sit in here for, well, until they're ready. I normally take them out when they're about 10 inches high. I give literally them all away. I only keep about 30 for myself, and there's probably 200 there, so we will be giving a lot away. Right, anyway, so like I say, these you can get these little roses in Wilco's. I think they're about £1 each. This is just a bottle, any bottle you can use. These fit the UK standard bottle size top anyway. And then what I'm going to do now is put this thing on top, and that's it. This is a piece of Perspex. We use it every year. In fact, I'm going to go and give it a wash, and then we'll put it back. But yeah, this is all we do, and we're just going to leave them to tick over here, and yeah, we'll come back to these later on in the year. So these are the first of the seed sowings I've done. I'm not going to do any more really at the moment. I've got these Allotment, spelled E-L-E-F-A-N-T, Allotment. We might do some of these a bit later on in the month. I've got a few other things here which I've just dragged out. A few tomatoes, We're not going to do these now, but I've got literally thousands of seeds. But yeah, we're going to wash the top of this and then we'll just leave it, and yeah, we just give it a clean, that lid. The air light can get to it. It's these boxes are brilliant. They do retain the heat. Everything I grow on this allotment is started off in a cold greenhouse, so there's no heated propagators for me. It's all cold start. We're going to be getting all these out shortly. All these, you see them all just starting to come up now in there. These are all the planters, some of them anyway. So we'll be getting these out shortly, and then we'll be getting the potato buckets in. I do need to wash the greenhouse. That's something we've got to do, but I'll take these out before we do that. Anyway, we're gearing up, and like I say, that's the first of the seed sowings. There you go. That's the first seed sowing of the year. Ta-da! How awesome's that? All the seeds what we grow in, we start off from seed, are all done in a cold greenhouse. All you need is small propagators, grow out inside your greenhouse. That's all I use. I don't use heat mats, I don't use anything like that. With the price of what electricity is at the moment, it costs a small fortune to have propagators, 12 propagators on. I have got that many at home, but we won't be using any heated propagators at all this year. It's all going to be cold start. If you can't wait until I actually start to do that, go back to last year. You get to see what we sold and everything come up. It takes a little bit longer, but once they've actually germinated in these heated propagators, you turn the things off anyway. You don't leave them turned on. So it's just getting them started. And if you want to get them off to an early start, I don't want to get them off to an early start because I'll be fighting to put stuff outside, and we'll still have frost here by the time they're ready for going out. So we leave it a little bit later. We will be doing some seed sowing real soon. Again, we'll be putting the first earlies in as well in the greenhouse in buckets. And as you saw there, we've got to move all them planters out. We're going to string them along the back here and take all the planters and clean the greenhouse and get it all ready for this year. So that's another job to do. We took the pumpkin out of there as well, and you're going to see me carving the pumpkin up now on the table outside. I didn't think there were many seeds in it, but once we got into it, well, we found quite a lot of seeds. We ended up giving the chickens a lot of the pumpkin. Again, the pumpkin itself is great for worming your chickens. Easy way to worm your chickens, give them some pumpkin, they love it. And the rest of it we compost. We collected all the seeds. We'll try to dry the seeds off now. I will be giving the seeds out to everyone on the allotments, give them a go, see if they can get a decent pumpkin this year. And there was some really fat chunky pumpkin seeds. That's what you want, the big fat juicy ones, not the skinny thin things. They're no good. So anyway, let me show you carving this pumpkin up. Well, this is one of the pumpkins that I grew earlier this year, and it's been in the greenhouse. No one wanted it, so I've left it there. What I'm going to do now is see if there's any seeds in it. I'm going to collect some seeds for next year. But yeah, this pumpkin would have won the competition on its own, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I'm just going to cut into it. It's a bit mushy. But hey ho. Get your hands in there. Oh, here we go again. Never gets old, this. Right, so a few seeds there. Actually, there's more seeds inside. So I'll put them into here. Not many seeds like, but there is some. Ooh, nice big fat seeds, that's what you want. Nice and fat. God, slippy as hell, yeah. Yeah. We don't need many, but what we'll do, I'll take a few for other people. You only need to get one to grow. I threw the bloody seed back in there then, didn't I? Well, some nice seeds there. Absolutely awesome. There'll be no excuses to beat me. The competition will be fierce next year, I hope. I like a good competition when everybody's all got the same pumpkin seeds. Yeah, let's take a little bit more, get a few more of these. In fact, let's get as many as I can, really. These are really, really thick, good seeds, these. It's what you want, the big fat ones. Yeah, look at that lot there. But let me get another pot, there's another one here somewhere. Stick them in there. Buttercup's got a bat to us here. Yeah, remember that last pumpkin? It was it was horrible inside. Still, we've got some nice seeds off it. Again, I'll be giving some of them seeds away as well. To be quite frank with you could eat this pumpkin right now if you wanted to. It's pretty good. It's stored well in the greenhouse. The way to store them is with the stem, make sure you've got a long stem so it doesn't start to rot immediately. Now just look at them, they're beautiful then. That's what you want. Well, I think I've nearly got them all. What? You mining that? Eh? Little woodpecker there squawking away. You hear that chirp? Woodpecker. Great spotted woodpecker actually. In fact, there's not just one, there's a couple of them there. I can't really show you, I've got my hands full at the moment. What's she like, guys? Anyway, I think we've got them all. Maybe one or two more and that's it. Right, we've got a right pile of seeds out of this. Now what I'm going to do, get this into the compost bin and we'll wash these and dry them out. fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the chickens some of this. In fact, the chickens will love it. Right, anyway, well, that's rotted, that. That's for the burning bin. I'm going to tidy up here, clear all this away, throw some of that in for the chickens, and we'll do something with these here. What you can see is a load of floating pumpkin seeds, and just been cleaning them. Spreading them out on this hessian, let them dry out. So that's what we've got. I'm going to do the rest of them. Obviously, I'm going to put them on into. We don't put them all in the same tray, but yeah, all these are really big, thick, and very viable. So I think there's enough here for every plot on the allotment, so they want to go in the pumpkin competition this year. And they got no excuses then that I had the best pumpkin seeds, because they're all going to be the same, aren't they? So anyway, and we'll get these put away now and tidy up, and we'll put these into the front greenhouse to dry out. This should be okay. Right, onwards and upwards. So there's a load of pumpkin seeds. For anyone who wants them on the allotment, they can come and grab a couple. Well, they are tucking into the pumpkin. Leave them to it. Yeah, that's the pumpkin what we were carving up. It's all gone now. We couldn't get rid of it. Nobody wanted it. It's too big. That one would have actually won the competition last year. However, the one what did, you know, it was this big, mister. It really was this big. The pumpkin, £152. It was Atlantic Giant. My mate John gave me one seed. He said, try this, Mark, it come from a record pumpkin. Well, that one would have been the one to start off and grown. It would have been 300. So next year, this year, I'm going to try and beat my £152 record. Right, got one more video to show you. It's up at the Reebok Stadium. There was an antiques fair today. I ended up acquiring a few coins. I'm sure you're going to like them. Here they come.
Hi guys, well, we've been busy today. I've been buying these threepences, and well, we got a groat, and we got a couple of King Charles coins. We These are Australian, believe it or not, silver, Australian silver. Now, I've never ever collected any money or any currency other than UK and the territories, but these intrigued me, and so I decided to buy them all. Absolutely awesome, as you can see. So we got all them, and we got these. However, this is what we went to get today. We got this King Charles the First shilling, and this is a King Charles the First half crown. He's on his horse there, absolutely awesome. Beautiful coins. They've been clipped, obviously, been clipped to death, but you know, you're not going to get these in your change. And I am collecting all the kings and queens of history, and yeah, I definitely needed these to continue the trend which I'm trying to achieve. I will eventually do it. Got a few more kings and queens to collect, but yeah, that one there is absolutely awesome. That's the reverse. See how it's been clipped, but even so, that's what we paid for it. There's another one. This is from the Tower Mint. But, yeah, two beautiful coins there. And like I said, we bought all these as well. We don't normally buy, like I say, anything if it ain't come from the UK, but these Australian freppenses intrigued me enough to me wanting to buy them. So I'm gonna do the date run. We'll get them eventually. So there we go, guys. I'll leave you with that picture there. They're absolutely awesome.
So that's another waste of money added to my collection. I've got 3 collections actually, one for each of my kids. Don't want them to kill each other, fighting who gets what. But yeah, so like I say, I've got 3. I don't know what they're going to do with the baker's dozen of Kew Gardens. There's 13 of them. So someone's going to be happy. Going to get 5. Probably before I go though, there'll probably be another dozen. They're really expensive, them Kew Gardens now. They're about 150 to 200 quid for a scratched up one. Well, not scratched up, but you know, a circulated one. I've actually got proof sets as well. We've got them in silver proof as well. They're all put away, so you know, it's when I'm rooting for something, I will show you. I'll show you them. But yeah, it's been a good day today up at the coin fair. It's been a bit of a miserable week. We've had 2 really severe storms blown in, gust up to 30-40 mile an hour. Everybody's survived it. No damage done, which is a miracle. However, this allotment does get hit with some really strong winds, and over the years everybody's realised this, and they really do. They go that extra mile when they're putting the sheds and the greenhouses down. They make sure it's done properly. That way, the wind doesn't do much damage. So we've still got a lot to do. We've got to clean the greenhouse. We've got to put the rhubarb butts in the back there. That was another job to do. But what I think we'll do is empty that greenhouse next week, get all the planters along here, clean the greenhouse up, get ready for the potatoes, which we're going to be growing very soon. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, Buttercup's behind me, sat in a bed. I'm going to head off and try and get this video up. If I can get it up tonight, I will do. Otherwise, it's going to be tomorrow. It's the 6th, Sunday the 6th today. So there you go. So like I say, we do these videos. We leave the final bit and right up until the time that we stick it up. So it gives me about 4 or 5 hours to do all the editing, to drag everything together, to do the thumbnail. I haven't done the thumbnail yet. I don't even know what I'm going to do there. Probably the trip to Bents and the first seed sowing of the year. I think that'll be the title. That's if you're there, if you're still with us. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video. You all stay safe. I'll see you back here for some more next week. Bye for now, folks. Oh, God. Yeah, there she is. Licking her paws. I'm surprised she can actually fit in that bloody thing there. She's getting that fat. Oh well. There you see, she's nice and everyone asks about her. There she is. licking her nails. Sharp as bugger, they're sharp as hell, then. Good news is I've never been scratched with them. Oh, by the way, I might shave this off next week. I keep saying that, don't I? A bit like I keep saying about that chicken pen roof. Anyway, we're gone. Bye for now.